Howdy, Beefalo Bard here, and this lovely black screen you're looking at in Parcel, what we're playing today, and at this point, is The Hunter Classic, and this is on Steam, and the map that we're on, I haven't played this game in quite a while, but the map that this is on, the primary species that I'm going to run into is kangaroo, feral goats, and some hogs. Might traipse into an area where there's some jackrabbits. Not really equipped weapons wise for that, but we'll see what we can dig up here. Let's take a look at the map here. This is where we're starting. And moving around, there's different species all around, but what I found is around this lake right here is usually pretty good. Up in here and over in here for both hogs and for the kangaroos. There's two different types of kangaroos, and we'll see what we can see. But directions wise, kind of want to go along the lake this way. You can cross here, and I'm not sure if you can cross here, but we'll go south, southeast. Now, it has been some time since I played the game, so if I appear to be a little bit on the rusty side, then that's because I am. A few years ago, my brother was he was looking for a game that he could play, a hunting game, and he wanted something that was decent, didn't cost that much, and that would be something he could spend some time with. You know, being that he is retired, he has a busy schedule doing pretty much nothing all day long. Gotta love it. So I did some searching, and I came up with The Hunter, and this is well before it even went on Steam. And it's free to play, free to download, and with the free to play version you only get one map, and typically only get one at the time. You only got one map, one gun, one species you could hunt, which was mule deer. Missing license. Why do I have a missing license? Supposed to have a full season pass. And if for some reason my full season pass is not working correctly, then we'll end the stream relatively short and we'll say the hell with this game, because I'm not going to play it if I don't have my season pass, and it's still good for about 8 more months. Yeah, so with only one species and only one rifle, and yeah, it's kind of limiting, and it makes a lot of people mad. Well, it's free to play, we should be able to do everything. No, if you want to do everything, pay for it, and I have. I've bought season passes for it, and I've had season passes for this game for 3 years, 4 years. Do I regret it? No. For a hunting game, I have no desire to play a hunting game. However, it's actually pretty enjoyable. There's our mountain goat over there. And why is it telling me that I have a missing license? Let's load my 300. And it won't let me shoot at it. It specifically brought my rifle back down because I don't have a license to shoot that animal. So I'll have to dig into it and find out why I don't have the ability to shoot that animal. We're going to try one more time, and then we're going to give this up. completely just shut me down. I would seriously hate to think that I paid for a season pass and it's not working, or the fact that I have a full access pass and it's not letting me shoot that, and I would have to buy that separately. That would make me a little bit upset, since I already did pay for a season pass. So I guess what we'll do here is we'll look around a little bit, talk a little bit more about the game, and if I see a hog or if I see a kangaroo, we'll attempt to shoot one of those. And if it's not going to let me shoot those because it's not on the free species list, right now there's like 5 or 6 different species you can actually hunt as a free-to-play player. So if I see anything, then I should be able to kill it. But if it tells me that I can't shoot kangaroo or hog, whichever the two I see, then yeah, we're going to end this one short. Now I do have also, there was 2 spin-off games from this. One was called The Hunter Primal, which instead of deer, antelope, elk, moose, bison, wolves, or coyotes, rabbits, different waterfowl, ducks, geese, and so forth, typical game, it puts you against dinosaurs. Yeah. And you pretty much don't have anything to work with. You can find weapons around the map, all the way up to a 700 Nitro Express double barrel, some bolt action rifles, a shotgun, bow and arrow, just miscellaneous stuff like that. And your versus, I believe it was just 3 or 4 or 5 different types of animal, a couple different raptors. Feral goat, you need a license. T-Rex. Yeah, facing a T-Rex is not that fun. Raptors, the larger raptors and the smaller raptors, both, no problem with the shotgun. There are some larger species, like I think it was a stego, and not really that big of a deal with the 700 or with some of the other rifles. It still was tough to bring down, left a huge blood trail, and if I were to see anything that I could actually shoot here, I'd show you on that as well. But whenever you shoot an animal, if you get a good precise hit, then you can drop them in his tracks. However, if you don't get a really, really good hit, the bullet will say, if you hit a lung shot or a heart shot and the animal's bleeding, you can actually find and follow a blood trail to carry you to the animal itself. So I'm not going to look for a hell of a lot longer here. Usually I found a whole lot more. I've heard people term it called spawn gnashing, or spawn mashing, spawn whatever. Whenever you first spawn into the game, usually there's a pretty good amount of creatures around you, and you can usually harvest them relatively quick. But the only 2 things that I've come across so far are just the goats, and it's telling me I don't have a license for them, which again is utter bullshit. So this little red mound right here is a track, and you can get some information about the animal itself. And this goes right over the hill. And it's going to piss me off that I'm not going to be able to shoot it. See that red dome right over here? Is another track for that same one. If it was a different animal, it would be kind of a open circle. And there it goes off in the distance, running away. But you do get a bunch of different weapons to choose from that you can actually purchase. This one's actually kind of a favorite here. It's an actual German 8mm Mauser with scope. And I've also got a handgun with me. This is a 454. Alright, we'll step over here, and if I haven't seen anything else that I can actually shoot at, then we'll call this quits, because I'm not going to sit here and play a game that I paid for a season pass and it not let me harvest an animal. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but you know what? Don't care. There's something in the back of my mind that's saying, did I actually remember to pay for my yearly subscription? Not sure if I did or not, but I'm pretty sure that I did. Because I do play this multiplayer, and I did like playing it multiplayer with my brother. Do I like the game for a hunting game? I don't like hunting games. I don't really care. But for a hunting game, this is actually pretty good. Pretty sure that's the same species of goat. Yep. Just blocked me from shooting again. Alright. Since that has got me annoyed, and I'll have to look into this further, let's actually switch over, and we're going to go to leave the stream up, but it's going to be nothing on the screen for a few moments because I'm going to change over to a different game. Kind of annoying. According to this, it has Toby 2 or Toby eye tracking. That would be kind of interesting to try. Trouble with Toby is it's restricted to smaller monitors, like 21 inch or 22 inch, something like that, as being the max size, and I'm running on a 34-inch monitor, so their tech support said that I would not be able to run it with this large of a monitor, or it would not run correctly. Now, in the original Hunter, it tended to end once it got to a certain time of day, and at nighttime you were done. Not so in this. Again, I haven't played this in a while, and I'm pretty sure it's not going to have the restrictions. Now, rifle-wise, rifle that I have unlocked: 243, 223, and 270. I should own these. Alright, so what I'm gonna stick with is a 270. Let's look at the backpack. 270 and 243. 270 soft points. Okay, backpack, yeah, I got 270 ammo. I got a 1 to 4 by scope, roe deer collar, and deer bleat. in store-wise, you can actually purchase the guns by using the credits, but you also have to unlock score, rifle score. A little bit more shooting, and I'll be able to unlock with 1925 points to get a 7mm Magnum. Moving up from that, there's also the Model 86, which I think is going to be a 30 caliber. You got a 338 Lapua, and I hear a deer. And you can also get a lever action 4570, which ought to be quite fun. And that's at 29. That's at 4300. You can get handguns. Could actually buy this one, but you'd have to buy one, use it to start getting the points to unlock like the 44 Magnum, the 454. Shotgun wise, yeah, bows. There's 2 different bows here. Ammo, arrows, rifle sights. It's kind of limiting overall. We see that it's a white-tailed deer mating call, and it's off in this direction. Now, standing up and walking, you create more noise, and it will spook the animals. If you crouch, then it makes less noise and makes it easier for you to stalk up onto your prey. And you can see that this is the wind direction, and it appears that the wind is blowing directly at my back, which is not an optimal thing. You'd want to flank around so that you're downwind from your prey. And you can use calls. Okay, so there's one over here now. This game is very much like the Hunter, but it will actually allow you to hunt at nighttime. Not legal in most areas, but oh well, it's legal in this game.
There should be a track nearby.
There should be. Huh, how about that? Since I stood up, now it's going to give me a warning call. Because I'm walking normal, I'm making a lot more noise, have high potential of actually scaring any animals in this area. But if I crouch down, I could be a little sneaky bastard and get closer to the animals. Now what I found with this game is it takes a lot of patience. It's like hunting in real life, but you don't have as much waiting around. This is not a game that you'd play if you just want to log in for a few minutes, bag a few animals and log back out. It's not a quick play game. And oh. We have a bar. Totally missed that motherfucker because the aiming is shit. pressing spacebar, thinking that that was going to be the hold breath, but apparently it's not. So I just wasted a bullet, which cost money. You have to pay for them and when you replenish. And I completely missed this bear. Run over here to where he was, and yes, I'm running. It's going to scare off anything in the area. As if a gunshot didn't. Notice the pulsing heart down there. That will actually affect your accuracy. Now, one thing I will say about this game versus the regular hunter, if you notice, an animal ran through here and went through here. I just went through here. The grass is now matted down. Nice little touch. Moving over here, you can see the tracks. Different types of tracks. There's a bear shit in the woods. Well, yeah, very old. Not exactly sure which way he ran off to, other than running into the wood line here. Excuse me. But you can see the matted grass. There's a black-tailed deer that ran through here. And there's a white-tail over there. Let's see if we can make any more noise and scare off anything and everything that might be out here. Now, I guess one of the main reasons why I'm playing this, and I was trying to play the other one, but was rudely interrupted by stupidity. Branching out, showing some different games to see who has interest in what. And what I'll end up doing is what's getting me the most views over the next week or so is the game that I'll spend more time playing. I'm not going to neglect the other ones, but if I'm getting more views on World of Tanks, then I'll play World of Tanks. If I'm getting more views on the Hunter, then I'll play the Hunter. If I'm getting Minecraft views, or if I'm getting Division, or Ghost Recon Wildlands, or whatever I get the most views on, is what I'll start doing more videos of. Right now, I am looking for reaching that 1,000 subscriber mark. That is a very important thing for me right now. I want to hit 1,000 subscribers. And the only way that's going to happen is making videos that people want to watch. And the more people that watch, the more chance I get more subscribers. And I want to get that 1,000 subscriber mark. It is the most important thing for me right now. So if you like this game, let me know. Put something in the comments. Say, hey, that looks like a great game. Play more of it. It's freaking awesome. Yeah, whatever. You know, if you want to see more Minecraft, you want to see more Just Cause 2 or Just Cause 3, or I don't know, whatever, let me know and I'll make more videos on that, because I'm actually doing this not just for myself but for other people as well, because I want something that's worthwhile watching. And I'm pretty sure that this is actually a really cool game, but I think it's going to be boring as hell to watch. Not fast-paced action enough for most people. Hey, I can jump now. You couldn't jump in the other one. So, I'm going to call it quits on this, because this is going to be probably boring for right now until I can actually get set up and do some other things. I'll actually play around with making video clips of stalks and kills and so forth, and try to get it to where it's more interesting. Watching somebody walk around the woods in a video game is probably not that fun. I know that, so. what that big bright red flash was just then, but we've lost our bear. There's deer all over the damn place out here. Been to a couple spots here on this map where there's been moose coming out of my ears. Everywhere you turn is a moose. Now the thing about this, to add a little bit of effort to it and a little bit of thrill to it, the moose, the bears, and any true dangerous creatures, even the deer, if they charge you, they can and will kill you. And you're pretty much screwed. You start back from the very beginning. You don't lose all your gear. You can always reclaim it from the stash. But being able to have a little bit of fear aspect. So you want to stalk, get close enough to make a good precise shot so you can take them down. But you don't want to get too close and make them mad and make them come after you. Now, in the original Hunter, one of the missions, and it was a moose mission, the final of the list of moose missions was the fact that you had to provoke a moose to attack and charge you, to try and kill you, and then you had to kill it before it killed you. And yeah, I believe I had a video of that somewhere, and I know I had a picture of it somewhere. Whenever I finally got one to charge at me, and I was able to use a double barreled 12 gauge with slugs, and it took both shots. But whenever the moose finally dropped, the barrel of my shotgun was resting against his head. Wow. Doe just walked right by me. Alright, well, we'll use that as a, I see it's already dropped. But whenever you shoot an animal and actually hit it, see a big blood splatter. Vital hit just now. And you'll be able to follow the tracks. I saw where it died, but you'll be able to follow the blood trail. And it'll give you a visual indicator of which way it went. Then you come over and yay, confirmed trophy. It's a doe. It's not really going to give you much in the way of a score, but I got 95 XP. 106 pound doe. But I did gain rifle score. I don't really agree with the fact that you can just blast anything with a freaking rifle and it gives you points and score and this and that and everything else. But it did show me that, the point of impact, where the bullet hit, the flesh wound, left scapula, and left lung. It showed the angle of entry and what it hit. It's kind of cool. Nice little x-ray feature as well. But
hey, you're catching on quickly.
Thank you. But I don't agree with the fact that anything you kill is going to give you score. I think you should be after game animals and like a buck instead of a doe. Bear wise, not sure that it matters all that much. Trophy wise, just but for antlered animals, it would seem like you would be trying to get that score based on typical prey. Coyotes, you shoot everything. Hogs, you shoot everything. But a boar hog is preferable. Turkeys, male turkeys preferable. Things like that. But oh well. We're going to leave it at that, and I'm going to go cook some dinner. Let me know what you think. If you want to see some more of this game, if you just want to see highlights of it, you want to see just what you saw here in normal footage. If you don't want to see any more of it, just let me know in the comments. So, let me know either way. Alrighty, and thanks. Make sure again, subscribe, like, and comment.